This is called domination!
So, number 10 is Legacy United Silverbolt. Yeah, I just really like this guy. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm very biased in this one because Silverbolt is probably my top 3 favorite. Beast Wars Silverbolt is probably my top 3 favorite characters of all time. And then I get a modern version of it, and I'm just all over that. Yeah, he's really cool, really solid. One nitpick about I have with this, I wish the wings were raised higher to his actual shoulder line. But other than that, I love this guy. And you get the missiles, and he's super posable too. As I'm a big posability guy, and they made this guy super posable. And yeah. And one other thing, I love the sculpt work on this. Like, look at the feathers and the fur. Like, it's just awesome. Oh, I wish they painted that. Oh well. Yeah, I can live with that. I can live. Yeah, I just love this guy. Yeah, and his alt mode is also really cool. Yeah, I like it. My biggest complaint would be that the tail feathers are kind of short, in my opinion. But, that's just me. Number 9 on my top 10 would definitely be Core Class Studio Series Mohawk from The Last Knight. And yeah, he's just the perfect Mohawk, I can't wait for them to do the rest of the Last Knight cast. Super tiny, fits in my hand. He's like I said, he's just a perfect Mohawk. It's not much to say. Look, they even molded the little kitchen knives on the side of his thigh. Like, you can't get much better than that. He's super fun to play with too. You kind of just get him in whatever pose you want. And his mouth opens and closes. That's so funny. Gets a little knife. And in case you couldn't get any better, what really makes this the perfect Mohawk, besides it being the only Mohawk that they've ever made, you can take his head off. That is hilarious, and it's honestly the sole reason why this is top 10. Not really. It's just a good figure, but that's just the cherry on top. Just being able to decapitate him, it's awesome. And his motorcycle mode, oh my god, it's blurry. His motorcycle mode is, wow. I don't think it's gonna focus. His motorcycle mode is also pretty cool. And you can put his knife on him like a kickstand, so he won't tip over. He tipped over. Number 8 on my list would definitely be Quake from Legacy United. I actually got this guy for Christmas, so that's still 2024. This is a 2024 list. Anyways, that's besides the point. Anyways, this guy is super underrated in my opinion. People in the community be hating on him, but not me. I'm a lover, not a hater. I love this guy. It's just an awesome little deluxe figure. I love the treads on his legs. He's awesome. He has cool guns that are also little robot people. You know, I'm basically getting 3 figures for $25. That's a slight exaggeration, but you know, it's still cool. This is supposed to be G1, but you know, the paint, like simple paint apps are not accurate to his G1. Like the black on his arms shouldn't be there. Near to the red. This should all just be gray. Like his arms should just be gray, but I think it's for the betterment. You know, Legacy has been kind of inconsistent with how faithful their reiterations of characters are in their toys. But I think for this case, it's not bad because it does serve as good color breakup. This is I'm kind of rambling. Yeah, he's just awesome. You know, he's posable. He's pretty solid too. You know, I have not had any issues with this guy. He's great. Good plastic. I mean, good plastic. Good plastic. And yeah. And for his tank mode, look, in this figure's defense, this is a remold of Skullgrin, which turned into nothing. So to get a tank out of nothing, I say that's pretty impressive. Look, he has treads and a turret. It's a tank. Doesn't matter how ugly he is. That is subjective. I think he looks beautiful. You know, it's actually decent tank too. You know, you can turn the cannon up and down, and you can turn it. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And, you know, you get little robot people. No wheels. That's definitely minus points. No wheels. But oh well. What can you do? You can't get everything. But what we did get was actually pretty good, in my opinion. Number 7 is Optimus Primal from Studio Series. And he's only in my top 10 because I get the chain for my Battle Trap figure, which I love. Just kidding. No, I actually do love this figure. Yeah. The chain is actually super cool. I actually underutilize the chain. You know, you can pull off some pretty cool poses with it. You know, they added the axe for your Optimus, which is getting reissued. So, you know, that'd be easy to find. Yeah, I just think he's super cool leader class figure. Super solid, super fun to pose, super poseable. He has toe joints, which are super solid. And yeah, he's just an awesome figure. You get posable fingers too. That's really cool. You get the 2 swords. The only bad thing I would say about this figure in robot mode would be the inaccurate face. You know, it doesn't have his mask. But oh well. What are you gonna do? And yeah, he definitely looks great next to his fellow Maximals. P.S. I don't have Airazor because that figure sucks. Number 6 is Bumblebee Movie Skywarp from Studio Series. And yeah, I just love this mold. I got Thrust when he first came out, and I loved him. And now this one is just a cleaner version without the cone head thing. And he's just awesome. It's an awesome Voyager. A big Voyager, a solid Voyager, a fun Voyager. Yeah, he's actually really big. And he's solid. And he's super posable too. One thing I wish they did was... Oh, there. I wish the gun, the main blaster, was more solid. The peg is short, so it falls out easily. And also just doesn't look right. But oh well. yeah, it's just an awesome Voyager. You can do so much with it. Awesome sculpt. You could use more color, but I'm satisfied with the color it has. So yeah. And in case you weren't satisfied with the awesome robot mode, you get a really cool Tetrajet design. Look at him. It's just an awesome alien spaceship. Has a really cool, unique wing shape. It has a big ass gun on the bottom. Awesome thrusters, you know. It's just really cool. On my copy, the nose is a little bent. But what are you gonna do? I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna get a hair dryer and straighten that bad boy out. But yeah, awesome figure. Definitely recommend it. Number 5 on my list is Road Pig from the Walmart exclusive Star Seekers line. And if you can find this guy, I will definitely tell you to get it. I mean, just look at him. I feel like this mold isn't talked about enough. The Crash Bar mold. It's an awesome little deluxe mold. This guy still has the armorizer gimmick, but you know, it's fun. You can buff out your other figures. And the pegs are solid. Like, this guy he does not fall apart like when I play with him, like, at all. The head sculpt is really nice. Look, cool ninja guy. Like I said like a minute ago, the colors are awesome. You know, red and black with a little bit of gold. It's always gonna look good. And yeah. And one reason why I like this mold is that, like, there's just so much, like, options you have with this guy in terms of play and display. Ooh, bars. Like what I like to do, I like to take the little blasters and put the pipes on it and put them on his back. I think that does look really cool. But you don't have to do that, you know? You can just give him dual-wield guns and, you know, call it a day. And you can make him hold the guns differently. And yeah, it's just a lot of options you have with him. It's awesome. Oh, I almost forgot to mention, you know, in case you weren't sold on the whole ninja thing, you can pop out one of his tires, dig your nail into it. Oh, shoot. And boom, you get a badass, big ass ninja star tire thing. And that's awesome. It even spins. Yeah, I'm sold. And his alt mode is really cool. The colors are really nice. The gold really shows here, and it's really, really sweet. Really sweet. And the translucent exhaust. It's just cool, dude. Like, it's just cool. Yeah. And I really like this guy. Definitely would pick this guy up. You get a ton of, I would say you get a ton of play value for this deluxe, like, specifically. So yeah, I would definitely recommend. Number 4 is Cannonball from the same line as Road Pig. And this guy is awesome for being a remold. And even if you don't consider that this is a remold, it's just an awesome figure in of itself. It's really high quality, but it is remold. And for being a remold, it is super high quality. The plastic is just so nice. The colors are nice. The joints are nice. The posability is nice. Everything is nice. The accessories are nice. Oh wait, hold on. Look at the head sculpt. look at the paint apps. Ooh, it's so nice. And the accessories, you get a cyber planet key. I do wish it was painted though, but you know. Oh well. And his other accessories are in a secret compartment. Did you know that you can put his other accessories in his legs to fill in the gaps? That's amazing. That is so cool. Like who does that? That's just awesome. So yeah, you can take it out, no problem. They don't fall out either. So like, I think it's like, you know, it's just awesome. Who does that? And yeah, you get a little hammer, little claw, attaches on the end of his gun arm. And yeah, you just get an awesome figure with cool accessories. You know, you just get an awesome figure for your 25 bucks. And then you get a really cool car mode. It has awesome skulls on the doors. Really cool paint and stuff. I just wish that this part was also black. It just looks kind of messy with the different shades of yellow and gold. But I still like it. I still like this figure. So my number 3 of 2024 will probably shock many people, but I'm choosing the Gamer Edition, the generic Decepticon Trooper. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it's about it. Well, okay. I don't know. So I did get the barricade. This is a remote of the barricade mode, which was not good. But this version is it's just so much better. It's just such a better toy compared to barricade. And I don't know, it's not even just that. I just love the figure in general. You know, he's surprisingly posable. The only like really limited thing is probably like the outward arm joints. Like that's just all it goes. But other than that, you know, it's an awesome figure. He can actually stand now. So yeah, I don't really mind the gap. This is like the only gap like on this figure. Oh, and the back of the legs, but that's it. Everything else is nice and solid. He's really solid and chunky for a deluxe figure. And yeah, I also love the head sculpt. The head sculpt is really nice. You know, and then you can take his arm off. Yeah. And you can store the arm on his back when you're not using it. And that's really cool. And then his alt mode is also really cool. The transformation is super satisfying and easy to do in my experience. And yeah, he's really big too. Like look, he's as big as my hand, and I have pretty decent hands, you know. But yeah, really wide boy. Really nice finish on the green and the purple. Yeah, it's just really nice figure, and I would actually recommend this. I got it on clearance, but I would totally I got it on clearance for like $6 off the original price, but I would still recommend someone to buy this full price anyways. 100%. I would buy this full price 100% retail. And yeah, excuse me. My number 2 might also surprise some people. I haven't seen people call this figure like kind of mid, but me on the other hand, you know, I'm weird, and I tend to like all the figures that other people don't like. That's not even like on purpose thing. That's just like it just happens. Like it's a coinkadink. But anyways, I'm rambling. Anyways, number 2 is Studio Series Optimus Prime from the movie Transformers 1, which you should watch. It's an amazing movie. Anyways, I love this figure. I absolutely love this figure so much. He's just so fun to play with. And a lot of that is due to like, well, first of all, I just dropped something. His posability. he's really super posable if you know how to do it right. Like you can like untransform the arms a little bit. You get a butterfly. You know, you can do all sorts of things. You can reach across his chest if you manipulate it right. Just really cool. I can't get it back in. There we go. He gets a matrix at a deluxe scale. It's a little small, but he can still hold it. That's really cool. His legs are nice and posable. Look at that. Look at that knee bend. It's more than 90. Look at that ankle tilt. It's awesome. And yeah, I just love the robot mode so much. He gets a cool axe. He's just so posable for a $25 deluxe figure. And I just love that so much. I just love playing with this guy and just posing him for almost hours, really. Oh man, there's been some days where I just spent a couple hours just posing this guy because he can pull off so many different poses, and I just love that. My biggest complaint would definitely be the skirt. It's just one piece and it's not even pinned, so it just kind of falls off sometimes. But you can just easily pop it back on. And then his vehicle mode, I mean, it's okay. It's okay. And the front looks good, but then you just gotta have his arms just on the side. But that's whatever. And the transformation is also okay. It's not the best, but it's also not the worst. I've had worse transformations. Anyways, yeah. I just, even with the transformation and vehicle mode being okay, I just simply adore like what you can do with the robot mode. So that almost that alone makes it so high on this list for me. I just adore any figure that is super duper posable. Like I just love that. That's big plus points for me on any figure. So this placement is kind of funny after what I said in my last placement about how any figure with a large amount of posability gets plus points for me, even if the transformation is okay. That's what I said in just a few seconds ago. But here we are with my number one placement, Legacy United Wheeljack. Target exclusive, I think. What a shame. Everyone should be able to get this figure because it is just simply one of the best Transformers, period. I said it. You know why I said that? Despite what I said in my last placement, I'm repeating myself. About posability being cool and all. This figure is number one because it just simply has like the perfect transformation. Like, in my opinion, it's just a perfect transformer in the sense that the transformation that it accomplishes is just simply a miracle in my eyes. It's just simply amazing. It's not to say he isn't posable. You know, he's actually, you know, I would say he's still above average. I'm not gonna lie. Look at that foot. That foot can do whatever you want with it. And the knees are fine, more than fine, I would say actually. And then he has a waist swivel despite all the junk in the trunk. You know, he's still very posable. He even has a wrist swivel still. And a perfectly fine head. So, yeah. So, the point I'm trying to make is, it's not just posability. Wait, what point am I trying to make? I'm kind of rambling right now. But yeah, this guy, he's just an amazing Wheeljack figure. Like, he's just simply amazing. I don't know what to say. Like it's just no words can describe my satisfaction in this figure. Like I just constantly like, I don't know. I just love this figure. Honestly, I would totally, like, for this figure specifically, I would totally say to get your own copy and just play with it. Just mess with it. Just fool around with it. And you'll understand. Like, this is a thing where you have to experience it to in order to understand like why is such an amazing figure. Like I said already, his transformation is just absolutely just perfection, pure perfection, in my opinion. The result, like, there's no way that a weird alien cube minivan with very specific like shapes and outlines and angles, there's no way this results in there's no way this is the results from a decently proportioned, perfectly functional robot. Like, this is true like mass shifting. Like I think he, like, the amount of mass he just gains is just like, it's just amazing. And I don't know, it's black magic. I don't know how they did this, but they did it. What seems impossible is possible. And then you get really cool accessories too, in case that wasn't good enough. You know, you get the blast shield, you get the little buzz saws from the episode. This is literally like a retail mini masterpiece. There's no other way to describe it. It's just a mini masterpiece at retail that you can perfectly afford without breaking the bank. And yeah. So here is all 10. Yeah. So a little summary. We got number 10, Legacy Silverbolt. 9, Studio Series Mohawk. 8, Legacy Quake. 7, Studio Series Primal. 6, Bumblebee Skywarp. 5, Road Pig. 4, Cannonball. 3, Decepticon Trooper. 2, Transformers 1 Optimus Prime. And 1, Legacy Wheeljack. So yeah, that's my top 10 list of Hasbro Transformers figures that came out in 2024.